Hey guys, if you have not seen season 6 of The Walking Dead finale, yeah, go watch that now, and then come right back to this, because you're really going to want to see this. I have a crazy theory prediction, I guess. See, this is actually a review, so we're going to kind of review what we went over, what the show went over, and then I'm going to kind of just throw out my little pitch out there. Yeah. Give you 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Or should I just say eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Anyways. Alright, guys. I'm pretty sure it's just the ones that are left. Yeah, so we met Negan. Freaking little, I don't know, really little big prick. Anyways, yeah, and that guy is crazy, creepy. I don't know. I actually was sitting there trying to follow who it was, but let's kind of recap with what we had, and we'll come back to that. So we have all of them looking for each other. Morgan's looking after Carol and going back and forth and chasing her, and then he killed a guy. Morgan kills a dude after like making a vow never to do it again. That was freaking awesome. That sounded wrong. It was awesome that he stood up for Carol and killed the dude, but maybe killing the guy wasn't that so awesome. Now, who the heck was the two guys with the spears? By another community, I would say. Maybe those are the people that's going to rescue Rick and them from Negan. Who knows? Anyways, I'm kind of excited to see who those characters are going to be. They're probably going to die a lot. If there's a lot of them. Or there's going to be 2 new characters in a group. Who knows? But we had to lose a main character. I mean, partially because Negan is a big star. The guy who plays Negan is a big star, so cost-wise, like it really honestly matters. Cost-wise, it's going to you have to trade one for one. But also on top of that, we haven't lost a main character since Death, and honestly, it has to happen. And if you follow the comics, I don't follow the comics, but I do know about what the comics say about Negan. Because, I guess, spoiler alert, if you don't read the comics, spoiler alert, I would skip to about 3 minutes and continue from there. But spoiler alert, if you don't read the comics, Glenn was the one that got hit. So, that was the tragic part about that. So we got 10 seconds before everyone's kind of regaining us here. Okay, we're still waiting. Okay. Hey! Okay, so you guys, if you want to go see the spoiler, go back to where it was, and then if you don't, just sit here. You'll be fine. That was like the only spoiler, but yeah. Okay, as you go along, we have a lot of people in Dell's van, or RV, not a van. He's in his RV, we're all in his RV, and then we kind of run into everybody else. So I was sitting there, I was looking at the lineup, and I'm going to kind of tell you where the lineup was, and I'll let you guys think, okay, who was it? Over here you had Glenn, and Rosita, Daryl, Sean, Abraham, Maggie, Rick, Sasha, Aaron, Carl, Eugene. I think I missed one. I have the video up here. It's not playing, it's just up there. They got a nice little snippet of the crew. Who is that? That's Eugene. Yeah, exactly my point. So they got a little snippet of the crew. So yeah, it goes Aaron, Carl, Eugene. I got really close to your guys' face there. Anyways, yeah. And so I kind of counted out. If he went like this and back, and it should have hit. If he did it that way, it should hit Carl. Sadly enough, it's going to hit Carl. If he did from Rick and then go all the way back around, it would hit Daryl. If it went through what I went through on the show, like all the way through, like Rick all the way to Glenn, and then if on Sasha, which means he went like kind of like a figure eight almost thing, then should have been Daryl. So if you follow it that way, it was Carl, Daryl. Daryl's got hit twice at this point, at this selection. And it's because he does it so weird. I didn't actually count it out as the whole thing, the eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. And you, no, go. My mama told me that you are it. That was like 24. So, but he went, the way he said it was like, if he, now he goes, sorry, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, let him go. My mama told me that you are it. 21 times instead of 24. And it's because he added a couple words to the thing. And I did it because that's the way he said it. It may not actually be led that way, but it's the way he said it. And they might actually went through the full 24. In that case, it hits Rosita. See, 1, 2, 3. Rosita. No, 1. No, sorry. It doesn't hit Carl. It hits Rick. It was Rick, Daryl. So if we went that way, we would 1, 2, Carl. And then it would have been Sasha. And the other one would have been, I think it would have led, she went that way. So this, that would have been Sasha. And then there was this one, which would have been Eugene. So if you did it that way, if you did the full 24, it would have been Sasha, Carl, or Eugene. Which Eugene was a big prediction of dying as well. So, and we know it's on the edge. We know it's closer on the edge. We know it's not. Like I said, it could be Rick, but it'd be surprising if it was Rick because the way the angle was. And the angle was kind of had like an angle, like obviously looking up, but it was like you can kind of tell that it's at some kind of angle, like you know it's on the side, and so can't exactly pinpoint which side it was, but you can definitely tell it's on the edge. So if that's the case, then it's not Abraham, it's not Maggie, it's not Rick, it's not Sasha, it's not Aaron. Could be Carl, could be Eugene, could be Michonne, maybe Michonne, Daryl, Rosita, or Glenn. We wanted to keep Glenn on the edge because if it follows the comics at all, which this show is not known for following the comics at all with characters. With character-wise, they never follow the comics. So, who knows, Glenn actually may not go anyways. But, yeah, so it's going to be hard to think about it. I don't really want to choose one because I don't want to be picky. But if I had to choose one, I don't want Daryl. So don't kill my Daryl. Anyways, or Carl at that point. Daryl and Carl is like off limits for me. Don't touch them. Other than that, we have to lose one of the other ones, and so I'm not really fine with losing the other ones, but as long as they don't really touch Daryl or Carl, then I'm fine. But like I said, there's a lot of things. You follow it with the 21, it hits Daryl twice. You follow with 24, then it hits that side over there where Eugene, Carl, and Sasha's at, and Aaron hits that side over there. And we know it's on the side. And so those guys are not really on the side though. They're kind of like, it's kind of like this. And with like, so it goes like, and it kind of corners a little bit. But like I said, if you follow the signs, Eugene could probably be a complete one. Carl could really complete one with what he said. He says if anybody moves or screams, strain up the boy and pull out his other eye. Which that would pretty much kill Carl as well. So if it's already him that's going to die, well, that's going to him be. He's going to die. There's no way it could be Aaron. I don't think, because there was no reasons for it to be Aaron. Sasha, I don't think so. They haven't really predicted anything for us. Daryl's got a new show, so that could possibly pull a trigger. Glenn's in the comics. Glenn dies in the comics. Spoiler alert. Whoops, sorry guys. That's the one I was trying to avoid. Whoops. Anyways, so that takes up those 4. And they had Michonne's locks. That was just to say they had them. And so, we haven't lost anyone from Rosita, Tara, and Abraham, and all of them. Rosita's probably the closest one to going. So there's really like 6 selections of who they're going to choose from. So, but if they're smart, they would either choose the leader or the big shots, which would either be Rick, Abraham, or Daryl. So, if they're smart. But I don't think Negan's that smart. I think Negan's just a douche. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching this review. I gotta get going to my thing. I'm recording before I gotta go do this other class thing. So, thanks for watching, and make sure to comment, like, and subscribe what you think. And so, see you later, guys. This is Jonny Reviews. Later.